Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here for another budget check-in for the week. I think I'm a bit more prepared this time. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. Got all my books and all my bits of paper, but I have also pre-written my stickers. And I've gone through and written the dates for all the transactions. Sorry, my watch telling me I stood up enough today. So I have gone through my little book. I've done my usual. Every morning I sit down and I check my bank statement, like on my app, and I write down the things that have come out, and then I go ahead and put them in. If it's a business transaction, so for example my Etsy fee, that came off here. And if it's a transaction that's unbudgeted, I put it here and then work out where I'm funding it from. So these two were unbudgeted, but I took them out of my kids' fun envelopes, so they're taken care of. I haven't decided yet where the Microsoft sub is coming from. The CEA card, I also took that out of kids' activities because they didn't have their play scheme 1 week this month. So I have actually changed my weekly check-in. You will see there is now tons more stickers. I have actually got a sticker per envelope. So in my wallet, I carry around my fun money, my kids' fun money, my fuel envelope, my pet food, my eating out, my beauty, kids' activities, groceries, and then I've got my two cash envelopes as well. So I now have a sticker for each of them, and then I added one for sinking funds and one for unbudgeted. So I'm pretty much tracking everything in here that is a cash spend. If it's business, I don't track it in here, and if it's a bill, I don't track it in here. So when a bill comes out of my bank account, I write down the actual amount that came out and what the variance was. If it's in red, that means it cost more than I had budgeted. And then I do have little stickers on each day to show the dates they came out. I'm thinking about changing those because like that's not clear exactly what bill that is, so I'm probably going to change these. But I'm going to go ahead and do my weekly check-in, which is, as I said last week, I have changed. So I have added all the categories. Adding them up did not work for me. I did not like it at all. So we're going to do the check-in for the week, the 11th to the 17th. So I do my check-ins on a Monday. So I run from a Monday to Sunday. So I already put in my stickers for the 11th, which I think I might have done that in my last check-in. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead. I will run through them really quickly. So there was Exola and Apple, which is my children. That is in my unbudgeted. Which is right here. So Exola and Apple. I've already written in my unbudgeted, but that was when I decided to take it out of the kids' fun envelope, so I used a kids sticker for that one. Tesco subscription is, I just signed up to Club Card Plus, which gives you 10% off 2 big shops every month, and I used it last week and it's already saved us like, how much did I save? £12 on that shop, so definitely worth it. It's only $7.99 a month. G Food, that's my husband spending money on food. And then Tesco's came out of the envelope, which was £10. So that's that one tracked there. Okay, so on Tuesday the 12th, there was a transaction for the Spar, which is like a little corner shop near my husband's work. And that will have been for something for him for his lunch, probably. Or picking up stuff for me. Could be either or. Wednesday, there was no food. I had to pay for raffle tickets for my son's school, so that came out of the kids fund. That would be all dependent. Sometimes I take it out of kids, sometimes I take it out of mine. Just depends. They happened to have a £5 note, so I took it out of there. Then we do have one unbudgeted, which is the Microsoft $3.99, and I haven't decided where that's coming from yet. So I put it as an unbudgeted because I think doing it this way, where I did it out of date, didn't help. So we've gone with unbudgeted now. I didn't have an unbudgeted category before, but I do now. And then we also have a sinking funds transaction, which is Spencer Brooks, which was actually Christmas presents. So I do actually have that tracked already in my sinking funds. On the 14th, which was the Thursday, we've got Tesco's for £10, which is me buying groceries. Then we had takeaway that day. We actually had pizza and it was lovely. So we had takeaway as well. And then we've got 2 more sinking fund transactions. Part of me thinks I shouldn't track these ones because they're Christmas related, but I'm putting them down anyway. So William Wood and Amazon, both sinking funds. William Wood's not actually Christmas. I bought a mirror for our house. I've been eyeing up this mirror online for months and they had a Black Friday sale, so I took that out of our home category. And Amazon was Christmas presents. Then on the Friday we had JRD, which is a local place, a diner. Me and my husband went out for lunch. Got quite a few actually on the Friday. We've got Tesco, which was our big shop for the week, which yeah, it was £120 and we did save like £13, so that was pretty good. We have an unbudgeted, which is our CEA card. Then we have more sinking funds. This day is going to fill up. So we had Amazon sinking fund. In fact, I'm not going to have room. We had Amazon twice. I'm definitely not going to have room. I'm going to move it down here. And I'm just going to, because they're all sinking funds ones. And like I say, I'm not sure about tracking Christmas of this year. I might not in December. And then Etsy, which was also Christmas presents. Yeah, I might not bother to track a sinking fund that's for Christmas of this year because I have a sinking fund for Christmas of next year as well. So we'll see. And then on the Saturday, we have a TK Maxx spend, which was also from a sinking fund. And that's it. So I can actually put a no spend sticker down on Sunday. I didn't spend any money. I have a no spend sticker down, finally. It's honestly been one of those months where there has been no spending. One day so far this month that we have a no spend, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to my weekly check-in page and actually tally these up. The only problem with this is my remaining will be different because I didn't check how much was in the envelope to start with. I should have done that. Okay, so I don't actually have any for me, which is nice. So I will still have 55 left for me because that didn't change. Kids, we've got a 5 and a 5, so £10 spent in kids. So they don't have 65 left, but I'm, like I said, I'm not gonna change that. In fact, I already, see, I took CEA card out of kids activities, so that shouldn't be unbudgeted. I'm gonna change that just now actually. Okay, it says £5. It was a £6 debit, but I only took 5 out of their envelope, so I'm writing it as 5. So let's go back to that. So kids was right. Fuel, I didn't have any fuel spend, so that is still got 50, I know that. Pet food, there was no pet food spend. Eating out, I did have a couple of those, so there's £50 from our eating out budget. I'm fairly certain that left us with nothing, but I will double check. Beauty, I didn't have any beauty spends. Kids activities, we just had that £5. Groceries, that's the big one. So it's $7.99. and 26.92, 16.34, and 10 and 120. It was 181.25. Home, no home transactions. That's things like laundry detergent, householdy type stuff. Sinking funds, yes. This is where we get into it. £365. Wow. So I'm not actually going to track a remaining for that because I have a lot of sinking funds and I don't need to track the remaining. I just want to see how much I'm spending from sinking funds. I might go in and work out what's... So £120 of that is not related to Christmas. So that's not bad actually. And then I just have one unbudgeted, which was my £3.99. And that doesn't have a remaining because I don't have any unbudgeted funds, as it were. So the kids have got £30 left. Pet food, I'm just going to check actually in my envelopes. So pet food, so this was the week 17th. So I have spent from pet food, but it was before that. So they had 30 left. Eating out, I'm fairly certain nothing. That's right, nothing left in my eating out fund. Beauty still has the 125 that I had before. I'm saving up because I'm getting my hair done in December. Kids activities, I took 5 out. Sure, I took 5 out of kids activities. Oh no, wait, I took 10 out. So I took 10 to pay the CEA because it was £6. So rather than be short in my bank account, I took 10 out. So I'm just going to change that to 10. That's what I did. Okay, so they've got 20 left in there, which is fine. They've got one more play scheme before December, and then the other 10 I just let it roll over and it covers Posey's ballet when the bill comes in. Groceries, I had 35, so I had like 68.98 apparently, roughly. And household, because I didn't spend, I had 62.52 roughly. So my remainings might be wrong for this month because I switched how I was doing my check-in. So my remainings might be wrong, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. So my sinking funds, I have written all the transactions down. Christmas 2019, I'm really not sure. I might not track them like this again, because I save now for 2020. So you'll notice I have a larger opening for 2020. We start our sinking fund. I started that one, I think it was in September, so that we were prepared in advance. And the 2019 one was fully funded already. So I've been spending from that since then. So I might not track that in December, I think. But I will do a sinking fund tracker like this, just not include Christmas 2019. But I like to see what I've spent in other places with my sinking funds. So this week I did only have one no spend day, and it was the first no spend day of the month. The 15th was very sinking fund shopping heavy day. And there's been a few things every day, but overall, I don't think it's too bad. I didn't spend anything from my category. The kids only spent a little, nothing from fuel, nothing from pet food. We did finish our eating out budget, but that's okay. Nothing from beauty. Groceries was kind of an expected amount. That was a good amount. It's better than week 1, which was only a few days, so it was better than that. So yeah, I do like this weekly check-in because I can see that last week we spent more in groceries. So that's actually, it is going down slowly but surely. So I'm quite happy, and I'm glad that I increased the categories that I'm actually tracking in my weekly check-in. I do much prefer that. And we just have that one unbudgeted one, which I will probably just leave. I have a slight buffer in our bank account, so that will probably just be covered by the buffer. Probably just going to do it that way. But yeah, that is my weekly check-in. I do definitely prefer how I've made changes. Next week it might be even smoother. Who knows? If anyone has any questions, please leave them down below, or you can find me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram name just here. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye guys.